My kids from daycare get better. My baby mama gets
2 degrees, cuz. God damn it, boy.
What you say you want to say?
Man, bro, I needed this shit, bro. You took all day, now the money funny and shit, bro. I don't even give you like goddamn gram and shit.
Goodbye.
I'm saying,
you just made me come out here for
man, bro, you was taking all day now. This shit, bro. I only got $10.
What's up, Six? Yeah, I'm good, Six. I'm good, love.
You start fucking with happy bags and shit. You start fucking with the niggas that lately and then they start serving the grand.
You did this shit the last couple times.
Look, I'm just saying. I love you.
Nigga stupid, man. Okay, Six. Love you more, baby. Love you more.
Yes, nigga, let me see this bitch. I'm not giving you shit. You better take it. We're gonna walk up. We're gonna take this bitch. We're going last night. What's up? This guy was sexy as hell. I love you so much, bro. I know you're a kid for me too. I know you did that bitch. You got rid of me. I had to throw the yeast. In the dip. I ain't gonna lie, family shit, bro. I ain't got it. Take a couple niggas guns like that. I ain't got it, family. Brother, we gotta make that shit happen, bro. Hey, sleep. We ain't gotta go. But you ain't even around here. Whoa, hey. Tripping. What's up, family? So this nigga ain't got no shit. I got an idea, family. I'm gonna go right back. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, you got look. I'm gonna go get her right there. This bitch.
Hey.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Fox with it. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Spurs passing it around. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going after him there with a purpose.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Now, here's Fox. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Fox.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Dort, left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Here's Wembanyama. Barnes outside. Clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One on Holmgren.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing, but he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and space in the floor will be key. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Dort misses. San Antonio leading by 5. They double-team Wembanyama. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Castle. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Dort. And here is Caruso. Outside, Dort. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The Thunder with another miss. To the paint. Caruso with the steal. And stolen by Castle. Fox with it. Dort covering. Outside, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. They double-team Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
And stolen by Castle. Nice move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Thunder trailing by 9. Over in the corner, Dort. Inside. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama with it. Now SGA defending. Williams comes with the double team. Wembanyama looking it over. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And the basket by Castle.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
To the middle. Dort wide open. No good from outside. San Antonio leading by 11. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Vassell. And Wembanyama up top. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of it. His 5 shots tonight.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league could stop him when he's on.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
That will count. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you guys.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Castle. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now, here's SGA. And stolen by Vassell. And Wembanyama outside. The wide open look here for Fox. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. GA, you hear about 3 levels scored, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 from Wembanyama. They get it back. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Holmgren. Sinks the 15-footer. Holmgren's got 6.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren burn you when you give him those looks.
Back to Fox. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Thunder trailing by 12. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. A wide open look here for Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Boy, certainly looked like the defense was okay, letting him shoot from 3. Well, let's remember, he can hit some of these.
Fox from outside. Drills the three-pointer.
3 points.
Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. 1:24 left in the first half. And Vassell now atop the key. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Caruso. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Caruso's got 5.
Wow, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Outside, Fox. Now, Wembanyama. Back to Fox. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 10. Outside, SGA. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dort's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Oklahoma City. It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Knocked away. Holmgren with the steal. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, First half is in the books. 1 half to go. Thunder trailing by 9. Outside, SGA. Latre. Dort misses. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Here's Dort, and it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
The kick out to Fox. No good on the triple. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, at that size, guys, doesn't take much elevation for Chet to finish. The D has to do a better job keeping him out of the paint.
Outside, Fox. On the wing, Fox. 5 to shoot. Castle with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Castle misses.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Pass to Holmgren. And stolen by Vassell. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you, Kevin.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. A three from Wembanyama. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Holmgren in the corner. It's Dort on the wing. No good on the three.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. The baseline J. Vassell grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 11. Wembanyama outside. Barnes outside. Now Castle. It's tipped. 18 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
For three, Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. For three, Vassell. Thunder trailing by 11. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. 1:58 left to play in the third. Here's Williams. Rebound, San Antonio. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest, I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
Spurs leading by 11. Wembanyama outside. Vassell outside. To the inside. off with the layup. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
First team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
It's Dort on the wing, and that comes off the assist by SGA. Dort's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Wembanyama. Williams with the ball. Still yet to score. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
17 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here is Fox. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 3 on the clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. SGA, that's he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And we've reached the end of the third. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pass to Fox. Thunder with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Dort. And the 3 off target. Now here's Barnes. Here's Wembanyama.
A huge part of Wembanyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
Right at the rim, no problem there for Shea.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
And here they come. Here's Dort. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in the corner. Down low. Here's Barnes. Caruso grabs the miss. Under trailing by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Fox, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Vassell. Spurs leading by 6. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wembanyama. With the clock winding down. And Wembanyama throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
He misses the free throw.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That free throw, no good.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Takes it inside. The shot is good.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
Outside, Fox. Up top, Wembanyama. Barnes outside. Here's Fox. Launches it. Can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Holmgren. Now Dort. Rattler's a 3. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Outside, Fox. .153 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Vassell. From outside. Trained from outside.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Caruso. Holmgren. And the rejection by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 6. .119 left in the fourth. Outside, Wembanyama. Now Barnes got a piece of it. Caruso with the steal. Here's Holmgren. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Fox with it. Williams picks him up. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Fox. Off the glass.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreak.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this
point. Here's SGA. Williams. Fox with the rebound. When they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
At the line for the Spurs.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 9.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled.
And the winner is Black Boy Max.
Black boy, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's me.
Let's turn. Shut up. Let's go. Bad. Everything I see it down. Everything I want is mine. Oh, yeah. I can't give up on the fight. I can't give up on the guys. Big stones, they survive. Oh, yeah. Everything I do, divine. Yes. Shout out to my brother Vine. Go out with him in the time.
Hi, everyone. Time to get in. To it, NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Rick. Spencer Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForest on the sideline. Now, here's Fox. Barnes outside. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Fox. Pass to Holmgren. Left side, Williams. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. SGA looking it over. Pass to Caruso. Here's Dort. Off target from three-point range. Wembanyama with it. Dort covering. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Dort wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. No good on the quick three. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForest on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Over in the corner, Dort. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Castle. A three from Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Here's Holmgren. Lays it up off the glass.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Now, here's Dort. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. And stolen by Wembanyama. And it's Barnes at the elbow. Outside, Fox. And Vassell now atop the key. San Antonio again missing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Outside, SGA. Just 4 to shoot. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Wembanyama. Will it go? Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game.
Your guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Holmgren the screen. A 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Holmgren's got 7 points.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now, here's Fox. Still scoreless. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren with the block.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Vassell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I like when Vassell takes initiative on offense because it forces defenders to compromise at times.
And he makes the first. Vassell hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. And so it's Oklahoma City going in. The break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some for
the Thunder, 18.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Thunder.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Here's SGA. Count it good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Kevin, back to you.
A unique challenge. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Back to Wembanyama. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And here's Vassell from the arc. And they recover it. And the basket by Castle.
What willpower from Castle, fighting to get his team that second look at the basket.
SGA double team. Outside, Dort. Latre. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings
on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here comes SGA. Holmgren can't hit. Spurs trailed by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Barnes can't get it to go. Here's Oklahoma City now. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. For three, Holmgren.
Don't get off nobody. Don't get off nobody.
And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the two-star
Yeah, I got it now.
approach is more effective.
I got it now. Don't get off nobody.
It's a fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside, Fox. It's Vassell on the wing. Nice defense from Dort.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
To the middle. It's tipped. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. And it's Fox with the rebound. Spurs trailed by 17. And Greg the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Williams.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And he can't hit the second. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Wembanyama, a screen. A drive by Barnes. Misses from short range.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 6. Williams can't get it to go. Now Wembanyama. Easy money for Wembanyama.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Thanks for being with us for this. Presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Here we go. Tip-off goes to San Antonio. Here's Fox. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Toward outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Right, sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens. Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Now here's Dort. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Outside Barnes. Vassell, right side. Outside Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Castle. For 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Caruso misses. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Looking for their first basket of the game. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And when Wings take it down low, good things happen.
And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
And the second free throw is good. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Spurs need to get one up here. They get it again. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Dort. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
There's a screen. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. SGA, good.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Here's Fox. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. So it's Oklahoma City now. It's SGA with a drive. Dort for three. Rebound San Antonio. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Now here's Fox. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Knocks it loose. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. .30 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot by Dort, no good. Spurs trail by 3. Wembanyama double teamed. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Holmgren. Wembanyama, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Thunder out in front, up by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click. And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Back to Kessler. Tipped. SGA with a steal. Look at Gilgeous-Alexander sprinting to the cup. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Some solid defense from Williams.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Now here's SGA. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Fox. Wembanyama screen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal
And
foul.
for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Dort outside. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Guys, back to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. Caruso outside. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Caruso's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Vassell. Barnes the screen. Vassell with it. Guarded now by Williams. Three-pointer. Fox. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. Pass to Williams. From the arc. The putback. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And here's Barnes. Who poked away. Williams on the wing. No made baskets yet. Down low. To the middle. Barnes comes with a double team. The kick out to Williams. Offline with a 3.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And how about Fox getting after it on the glass? You just gotta love the hustle.
Here's Dort. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
This is a big part of what makes Harrison Barnes tick, right? Spot-up shooting off the catch, one of his truly strong suits.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. And Dort hits them both. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 9-point game. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Rejected by Holmgren. They retain possession. From deep, SGA. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's Dort on the wing. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 7. Castle outside. 3-pointer. Fox. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
SGA drives in. Williams on the wing. Over Castle. Rebound San Antonio.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out, this guy's game is big time.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Barnes. Got a piece of it. Lets it go from the wing. Misses off the right iron. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Dort. Driving inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, Lou Dort off the deck. That powerful frame on the drive. Don't mess with him, boy.
The 3 from Barnes. Gets the 3 to fall. Barnes has got 6 points.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
San Antonio with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. SGA driving. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. On offense, here are the Spurs. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Timeout. When Harrison Barnes is in rhythm, there's no doubt about it. He can stretch your defense.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. SGA with it. They lead by 1. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Dort for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the piece.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Brian, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Williams on the wing. And another miss by Oklahoma City. On offense, here's San Antonio. This run now up to 13-2. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his third foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 4. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Fox outside. Pass to Vassell. The Thunder pull it in. To the paint. To the inside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
They grab their own miss. And the big finish by Holmgren. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's Wembanyama. Give him 8. Wembanyama double-teamed. Here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
That is SGA at his best, running the floor, playing with pace.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Barnes. He drops it from range. Barnes has got 12 points.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
6 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Spurs up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here.
32.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And here's Fox. Here goes Fox. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Pass to Fox. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Thunder trail by 3. It's stolen by Fox. And they're pushing it up. The finish. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox. Pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane.
Going dunk for dunk. It's an aerial display.
Hey, and we may get another one this next trip up the floor. Wembanyama up top. Pass to Barnes. Launches a 3. Caruso grabs the board. Here's Holmgren. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Now Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Ooh, Chet with a big finish.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Now here's Castle. Takes it inside. Good work defensively by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Now Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby!
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Well, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Wembanyama with it, and it's Dort picking him up. And here's Fox. 5 to shoot. Holmgren there for the rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up to the Thunder. Outside Dort. Oh, Fox with a steal. With the drive. A ferocious throwdown by Fox.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Spurs lead by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama screen. Barnes. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, that's called exhibiting power and quickness in the painted area. Barnes does a really good job drawing contact there.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
Outside Dort. Beyond the arc. Barnes with a rebound.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Wembanyama. Oh, he misses the layup. Thunder trail by 6. Now SGA. Stolen by Vassell. Fox with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. .105 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Fox. SGA pulls it down.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Now here's Castle. Rejected by Holmgren.
Get it out of here. Holmgren too much defensively.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And an intentional foul right there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
At the line for 2.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But